Kaisee Sports now presents a scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. This bout for the vacant Midlands Area Welterweight title. Timekeeper ringside is Martin Fallon from Wolverhampton. Upon the sound of the bell, the third man in the ring is our scoring referee. Introducing star referee Victor Loughlin from Barhead, Scotland. Boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black and red shorts this evening, standing in the ring as the reigning Midlands Area Super Lightweight Champion, boxing out of Stourbridge, West Midlands, introducing Ben Fields. And across the ring, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black, white and gold shorts, former Midlands Area Welterweight Champion, boxing out of Birmingham, introducing Kaisee Benjamin.
Remember, obey my commands at all time, protect yourselves at all time. God bless, touch them.
Well, Kaisee Benjamin vacated this Midlands Area title
the first round
to allow stablemate Nathan Bendon to fight for it. But now here he is after that fight was called off, basically trying to win it back against Ben Fields, who is a late-ish replacement after Conor Walker pulled out. Sees himself really as a super lightweight, but couldn't turn this chance down. Benjamin in the predominantly white shorts against Ben Fields, who certainly starts as the outsider here in those black and red shorts. Fields says he's a pressure fighter. Pressure is plan A, plan B and plan C. And Benjamin, much more of a stylist. It's a question really of whether Benjamin's quality can impose itself here on Fields.
I think what's important for Fields here tonight is he's got to keep moving his head as he's coming forward. He's got to slip the lead hand of Benjamin. Benjamin's got a good jab. It's a fast shot. There it is there, but Fields got to move his head as he's coming forward to close that gap down. He's got to avoid the shot as he's trying to shorten the gap to obviously work mid and short range.
Fields was training anyway for a rematch with Alex Theophane. It was meant to be last week. He outpointed him for the Midlands Area Super Lightweight title, which he holds. He's going to grab the welterweight title as well. Going to put Benjamin under some early pressure, and this is what Fields is going to try and do. This is the game plan, and Benjamin knows that, but it's a question of trying to cope with it.
He doesn't give away a lot of target, Fields. You know, he's very neat and compact. So it's going to be a task for Benjamin to find a home for the shots, to thread his shots through the guard.
Paul Cunahan and Louis Cunahan believe that Benjamin is beyond Midlands title level, but this was a good chance to win a local derby as they see it. I was talking to some locals, of which Richie is one, of course, and it's not a Birmingham derby because Fields is from Stourbridge originally, even though he trains in Birmingham now. Wasn't going to go into that particular hornet's nest.
No, not at all. Totally different areas. Not too far away, but no, it's not a Birmingham derby, not at all.
Benjamin's a Birmingham City fan, and Fields supports Aston Villa. I think that's more like it.
Oh, that is. Now that is different. Yeah. I think Benjamin here showing his confidence, keeps switching to southpaw from orthodox to southpaw, and I think Fields has probably got to be a little bit more on that front foot, and that's not a bad shot, that right hand there from Fields. That was a cracking shot. But I think he's just got to do more work, throw more punches as Fields.
Yeah, interesting opening round, and sort of style and balance of fight that we were expecting. Fields trying to do the work and Benjamin trying to pick the shots.
You're not countering him when he's falling short. Yeah, and we don't need to turn southpaw so often. Yeah. Sometimes it's awkward after you switch to southpaw, you don't need to. Yeah. Touch him, you swing him with that overhand right. Yeah. Remember what we said, we've got to counter that. Yeah. We're working nicely on the jab though. Keep working nicely on the jab. Like I said, every time we come round this team, start the process. As soon as you fall short, counter him. Yeah. When you fall short, we can play, but you've got to keep touching. Good ball. Good. Do it? Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Bonus 10 seconds.
Watch them overhand, right? Yeah.
Seconds out, round 2.
So round 2 for this Midlands area title. Kaisee Benjamin in the white and black and gold shorts against Ben Fields. Benjamin maybe just edging that opening round. But he'll want to start dominating this and finding a home for his shots here, Kaisee Benjamin, because he believes and his team believe that he can go up the levels. The hope is that he wins this and that Iko Esserman vacates the English Championship. And this gives Benjamin a chance to fight for it.
Not a lot in that opening round. It was close. Probably Benjamin just nicked it. But I think the pace is suiting in Benjamin, to be quite honest, Dave. And I think, myself personally, I think Fields has got to up the tempo and put a little bit more pressure. George, what do you think?
Well, yeah, like right now, he's only really having his success in the fight is when he's pressing it. He's giving away height and reach. He has to cover a lot of ground, stepping in with the shots, and that's taxing work, as you say. Like that, you know, as this goes down the stretch.
He does have a defeat on his record, Kaisee Benjamin. That was against Sam Evans in Ultimate Boxer back in April 2018. He was favoured for that particular title. Not probably the ideal format, I would have thought, for him. The longer distance, clearly get better the longer the fight would go on.
See, this is where Ben Fields has got to target getting Benjamin probably back onto the ropes. If you watch how this is going, when Benjamin is standing centre of the ring, he seems to be in control. He's controlling the pace. When Fields steps on the gas a little bit, pushes him back to the ropes, he gets a little bit more vulnerable. See, at the moment, Benjamin is just controlling things with the jab, holding the centre of the ring. The pace is suiting Benjamin, no question. So for me, Fields got to up the tempo, faster with the feet, double up the attack, sustain a little bit of pressure and put Benjamin under the cosh a little bit more.
Heading for the final 30 seconds of this second round. George, the fight settling into a kind of pattern that Benjamin will enjoy.
Yeah, he's still switch hitting. The corner asked him to sort of stick to one side. I think his orthodox positioning is actually having a bit more success. But the fight is at long range for him and is comfortable for him at that long range.
Well, Fields looking for some answers here at the end of round 2.
One thing I'm not seeing now is the counter backhand. Yeah? It's right there for the counter backhand, yeah, when you make it fall short, but sometimes you just lean and not countering. Yeah? Remember, the backhand is shot. Touch him. When you lean forward with that right hook or the left hook. Put him in the nose. Okay.
Better work, I thought, from Benjamin in this round, controlling the distance. This is an attack from Fields, pushing Benjamin back to the ropes. This was probably a little bit of success that he had, but he didn't have much success in this round. There was a nice uppercut there from Benjamin. The pace, again, is suiting him where he can pick the shots like that. And again, I thought he nicked the round.
Bonus 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 3.
So round 3 between Kaisee Benjamin and Ben Fields for this Midlands Area Welterweight title. Interesting story, Ben Fields. Of course, this is a sport that's full of them. Inspirational stories, really. He got caught up in drugs in his early 20s, Spent 18 months in prison. Went to the gym when he left prison, met Sean Cogan, and they've gone on this journey together.
Yeah, and he's got a good coach there, Sean Cogan. Sean's about my age, I think early 50s, and I actually boxed with Sean. He used to box for Small Heath Amateur Boxing Club in Birmingham, and he represented Ireland at an international level, so a good kid. Sean knows his boxing from a tough neighbourhood as well, Small Heath, Birmingham. So he's under a good coach there.
The sense that Fields is trying to up the tempo a bit here and starting to get to work.
Yeah, I think that's what he's got to do, because when he's up in the tempo and applying more pressure, he's getting a little bit closer, and that's where he'll land those short to mid-range hooks that he's after. There you go, that wasn't too far away, just right on cue. But if he tries to box at range, I think then Benjamin, he's just picking him off, and it's quite easy for Benjamin, it's quite comfortable. But as he gets closer to Benjamin, then he becomes more threatening and more dangerous, does Fields.
For the uppercut there, Benjamin. Fields overbalanced a bit. Fields is trying to turn it into his kind of fight here.
It's warming up George now.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think Fields is throwing caution to the wind. He's letting his hands go. And sometimes he's definitely landing, and sometimes it's when Benjamin is coming out of either an orthodox or a southpaw stance and switching stance as he's backing away, which is a risky thing to do, because if you get caught with your feet are square, you know, you've got no balance underneath you.
Orthodox again here. Kaisee Benjamin. A bit more success certainly in this third round for Fields. Slightly ragged success, but more to maybe catch the eye of the referee. Good right hand there from Benjamin.
Yeah, Fields shook his head, didn't he, as if it didn't hurt him, but most of the time, that's when it has had an effect, and it has hurt the boxer when he's denying it literally in front of his opponent. It was a good shot from Benjamin.
Yeah, that's the classic tell, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's normally true.
We've all done that, George, haven't we?
We've all done that.
Final 10 seconds of this third round. There are little pockets of success here for Fields.
Let him go. Step back.
Maybe no more than that, though.
Some lovely counters, but we're too slow to follow up on them sometimes. Yeah? You can follow up on them, yeah? And as well, throwing that jab to the body.
So a little bit better from Fields in this round. He got a little bit closer. There's that right hand from Benjamin. Cracking shot that was. Good left hook also from Benjamin, and shaking his head as if it didn't hurt him, but I think, yeah, it was a good shot from Benjamin, it really was. But a little bit better from Fields. He was getting closer, and he threw more shots. And the fight is now, it's just getting to a point where it's getting really interesting, and Fields is finding a way. Can he continue with it?
Corners, 10 seconds.
Fields was
Seconds
rapidly
out,
becoming
round 4.
an opponent last year, a turning point. Win over Kane Gardner last May. Got the call on the morning of the fight, having already lost to him and beat him, and he says it gave him massive confidence, taking him into nights like this, hoping to make the best of it.
Listen to me. You use the head there, so watch that. Okay, box.
Clear warning there from Victor Loughlin. Anything to trouble Benjamin, George, for you there?
Well, you don't want to be pulling up high in any fight, especially against a guy who's can cover ground quickly. He's smaller than you, and he's looking to throw long, loose shots. So you don't want to be caught with your head pulling out your head up high. Back here in the orthodox stance, Benjamin is where he's doing his best work. I'd pick a stance for a whole round, and then think about changing it up. But give the guy in front of you settle with something that he's constantly seeing. The left-hand jab is one of his best shots, and his right hand flows freely from the orthodox stance. I think it's where his best work's coming from, Benjamin.
He's starting to control the gap a little bit better now with that shot, with that jab. He's adjusting his feet and he's bringing his opponent onto the right uppercut. So he's literally triggering the attack off from his opponent, I think, Benjamin, with the jab and then adjusting the feet and throwing the uppercut. He's controlling the ring space a little bit better here, Dave, now, with Benjamin. But that's better from Fields. So, again, it's Fields occasionally stepping on the gas, putting Benjamin under pressure. But when Benjamin centred the ring and controlling with that jab, it's difficult for Fields.
Back behind the orthodox stance at the moment, behind that left jab, having already switched once. Fields is looking for those big hooks. He's almost looking for a little bit of luck, isn't he? Does feel that when Fields comes forward, Benjamin is increasingly in control of his defensive reflexes here.
Yeah, mainly because Fields' feet are a little bit too slow. Occasionally when he quickens those feet up, it just gives Benjamin a few more problems to deal with the attack that's coming at him. If his feet are slow, then Benjamin can see the attack and he can adjust, and there's no, look, that's an example there. You can see the attack coming, and he adjusts and he's out of the way. That's why the feet have got to be quick from Fields.
Right hand over the top there from Benjamin. Closing seconds. Benjamin, again, you would feel in front in this round, and significantly in front in the fight as well as Fields, who needs to make something happen now.
Legs out, legs out, legs out. How you feeling? Alright. Deep breath, deep breath. Breathe. You're not giving this for nothing. We're not punishing him enough there. Yeah? So you can hold it. You can hold it.
I thought this was a fair round from Benjamin, controlling things with the jab. Look at that, controlling the pace, controlling the gap. Gets caught there with that shot, nice little slip from Fields to the left, and then whips the right hand over. But Benjamin, I think he's controlling things from centre ring pretty well.
Just talk us through, George, from the eyes of a professional, how does Fields turn this into his favour in your view? Can he?
Well, yeah, he can. He definitely can. Richie mentioned it earlier. Like, his feet are now starting to slow up a little bit, so he's going to have to start tracking the ring properly, cutting the ring off. He wants Benjamin on the ropes, preferably in the corner, to get his good work off. If he's going to keep jumping in out of range where his feet are not quite quick enough, really he's just burning up energy.
Confidence as well about Benjamin. Needs to be careful though. Little exchange there.
Yeah, taking a few risks there, Benjamin. He's trading with a guy who, yeah, mid and short range, you see. That's where he prefers the contest. This is his territory now, Fields, but again, Benjamin just gets off there. But definitely Fields having a little bit more success because he's getting closer.
Benjamin says that boxing's like a game of chess and you have to outsmart your opponent. There's a way here that he can outsmart Fields. He's been doing it pretty well, but trading at that kind of range is not it.
Right, let him go. Swing it.
Already seeing the considerable spirit and will of Ben Fields. He is not wanting in that department. He tells a lovely story about John Pegg saying to him that he had an indomitable spirit, and he nodded and smiled. Then he said he had to go and look the word up, but he thought it was pretty accurate.
Let go, boys.
He is having a better round here, Fields, I feel. He's landed a few shots. He's managed to press the fight and close the range. I think more Benjamin's not kept it at distance as he has done previous.
Yeah, he's more of a threat, isn't he, this round, Fields? Well, he's coming forward, throwing more shots. I just think ring position, that Benjamin, when he's boxing from centre, is difficult to get to. He has the full range of movement around him. As soon as he goes back to ropes or around the corners, then that movement's restricted a little bit.
Right, let him go.
Again, they exchange. Fields just rocked there by a right hand, but landed one of his own as well. It's caught him off balance there, Benjamin.
That was exciting, that exchange. You're just waiting for the shots to land and hit the target. I think both had some success. Probably Benjamin just edged it in that exchange. But nevertheless, good stuff, exciting.
Benjamin's responded here to the aggression from Fields, and he's trying to impose his own will onto the fight. Beat Fields, if you like, at his own game there. That's a halfway point in the fight. A little smile on the face there of Kaisee Benjamin. It's going his way at the moment, Richie.
Yeah, I think so. I think a few of these rounds are pretty close, but some of the eye-catching work's probably coming from him rather than from Fields, who's trying to rough it up, isn't he? He's trying to force a short and mid-range battle where he's going to have a better chance of landing shots. Here it's a little bit wild. There's a good right hand there, and again from Benjamin. And then Fields there coming back with his work, gets caught again, but nevertheless throwing shots, but his punches didn't seem to be landing where Benjamin got through with the odd couple. That's a cracking left uppercut there.
10
Probably the best shot
seconds.
from Benjamin.
Seconds out, round 6.
So we move into the second half of the fight. Midlands Area Welterweight title. Kaisee Benjamin trying to grab hold of it again, having vacated. At the moment he's, if not fully in control, he's ahead. You would be surprised if he wasn't.
I think the quality of his punching is a little bit better as well, Benjamin. It's sharper. It's probably easier to score with Fields. It's quite wild and not as direct. Dangerous, definitely, but there's a lot that miss the target with Fields, whereas Benjamin's work, some quality fast hands from him, and they're getting home.
He's taken 2 unbeaten records in his last 2 fights. Kaisee Benjamin against Levi Ferguson and then Shaquille Day in March in Brentwood. First fight since here. He's up against a fighter who's lost 8 times. Who's maybe found something out about himself and stopped seeing himself as an opponent and someone who might achieve. Maybe we shouldn't read too much into those 8 defeats.
Bit of frustration there from Fields. Tried to put his head in on Benjamin. He's already been warned for that earlier.
This Fields starting to run out of ideas here of how he can trouble Kaisee Benjamin.
Just surprised Benjamin there with a nice straight left jab, actually. Heads are rubbing. Again, that jab from Benjamin is electric, but just occasionally he brings it down a little bit too low. But again, quite a successful switch here from orthodox to southpaw. And that just makes it a little bit more awkward and difficult for Fields to get to him.
Nice to watch, isn't he, Benjamin? He's pleasantly unorthodox. Many fighters have had great success with that style over the years.
This is where Fields has got to go to work when he puts Benjamin on those ropes.
Back in the head, break, step back, step back.
He's trying to unload here on Benjamin.
At the end of the round there, when he's falling short, counted him, loads of times there, more of it. Yeah? Sam, listen, bro. Come on, listen. This is round distance. So 7. Okay, how you feeling? Alright, I need you to not go for the gear. Have the second and third phase in. Hey, yeah, okay, yeah, well, counter, go again with the second phase. Yeah? And, hold some thing in your shots, okay? Hold some thing in your shots. Do you feel like you want to get him out of there this time? Huh? Do you want to get him out of there this time? This round? Yeah. I don't know about in this round, but... What? Touch. Bit of power.
Quarters, 10 seconds.
Come on, go.
Seconds out, round 7.
Interesting conversation in the Benjamin corner there, George.
Yeah, they were debating which round to get Fields out, get rid of him. I don't think it's quite that easy for him at the moment.
And they just told him that they thought he could get him out of there in this round, and Benjamin did question it, and just feel that being over-aggressive would be the one way to let Fields back into the fight, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I think when they are trading at mid-range, then it's a 50-50. I do think Benjamin's work's a little bit better, the quality's better, the speed and accuracy is a little bit better than Fields. But nevertheless, if you give Fields that type of chance where you're trading at mid and short range, then there's always a chance that Fields could land a big shot. So it really brings him into it. Benjamin corner, they are very, very confident in their man, but still, you're still taking risks.
Yeah, there's another warning about use of the head there. Ben Fields.
And I actually think it's the only chance that Fields has really got, is if he gets up close and Benjamin trades with him. When he's being picked off by the jab, it's all Benjamin for me at that range.
I think they definitely sense that Fields is tiring as well. The Benjamin corner, that was another reason for the confidence of the Coonahans there. Dig to the body, that was good variation that time from Benjamin.
He seems to have a sense that he's getting on top here, George, doesn't he?
Yeah, some of them lead uppercuts are going through. He's applying more work, not necessarily more pressure. That's a great shot. That one hurt Fields.
That's a third fantastic uppercut from Benjamin in this round. Fields is just starting to look a little shaky here.
Yes, right hand, left hook, a good combination from Benjamin. Super shot. But Fields is tough, isn't he? He's got through that now. Benjamin's corner was screaming at him to go forward and apply more pressure. But Fields, he's come through that.
That got through as well, though. Goes to the body again there, Benjamin. Just feel that every punch now is taking its toll a little bit here on Fields. Starting to swing now, the mouth is open of Fields. Huge round this from Kaisee Benjamin.
Legs out. Deep breath, deep breath. Ready to go. Yeah?
Super round for Benjamin. Some big punches went through, or got through, shall I say. Orthodox and southpaw. Little left uppercut, and again there from him.
It sounded like Benjamin said in his corner that he's broke his hand.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well, George.
So he might have a hand injury. I think if so, he's either done it that round through landing the left uppercut, or his right hand sore, and that's why he was throwing so many left uppercuts, especially from the orthodox stance off the front leg, not necessarily considered a power
Quarters,
shot.
10 seconds. Seconds out, round out.
Let's carefully watch what Benjamin does and doesn't throw here. The message to the corner was still to get him out of there. Just a little bit too much grease over the eyes there.
Benjamin came out there and touched gloves before the start of this round, like it was the last round. I wonder if in the back of his mind he's thinking, I'm going to get rid of you this round.
Definitely a strut about Benjamin now.
Good instructions from the corner. Touch him first, straighten him up, turn him off, and then find a home, find a target.
I can't see anything wrong with Benjamin's hands at the moment.
I think it's the left hand that's sore. No power shots going on from the left hand anymore.
Finding the target though with the right.
Yeah, short right hook on the inside there from Benjamin. It was a belting shot, but again with that low left hand that he's got, it's clear, isn't it, that it's his left hand that's the problem. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 right hands on the trot there.
Doesn't want to lay on the ropes, give away any free shots.
And this is a chance for Field maybe to really apply the pressure and try and back Benjamin onto the ropes. That's what he's got to do. Totally different agenda. Push him back to the ropes. That's where Fields has got to do his work.
Yeah, he's just pouring with that left hand, isn't he? Using it as a measuring stick as well. It's the right, which he's trying to do the damage now. He's going to have to manage this fight now for the last couple of rounds after this. Kaisee Benjamin, he knows he's clear.
Better work from Fields.
He landed that left uppercut there, Benjamin.
Yep, and again.
Yeah, he can't miss with the left uppercut. Fields has no answer for it.
Let's have a listen in again.
Listen, we've got 2 rounds. Not too well. But like I said, I want to see put a stamp on the performance now. Yeah, I want to go for the good. Keep touching him. Move and hold it in. Countering him. Understand? Touch him, touch him, touch him. As soon as he falls short and hits the share, counter him. And both hands. Back and left up. Because you're going to knock. Understand? You're going to fight. Yeah? 2 rounds. I want to put a stamp on his performance now. Keep touching, keep touching. Quite accurate, Sam. Yeah. 3. Yeah? There's nothing off your head now. Come on, put a stamp on his performance.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 9.
Penultimate round here in Redditch between Kaisee Benjamin, who knows white and black and gold shorts, and Ben Fields. And Richie, give us some insight into your scorecard.
I've got Benjamin 3 up at this stage, but I just thought in that last round, that was a good round for Fields, and it's clear, you can see the confidence in him. It's given him a bit of a spurt, that has. He had a little bit more success in that last round. But Benjamin's winning, I've got Benjamin winning this contest by 3.
Stay back, let him go, let him go.
I just think he's been quicker to the punch. Better work's come from him, but Fields is still there, tough as they come. And like I say, that previous round wasn't too bad.
He's going to keep coming here, Fields. A little bit more success from him, but Benjamin Slowing down for a moment and just looking for those quality shots here.
You know what, Fields fell for that as well, because it wasn't a bad little attack from Fields. Keep getting Benjamin on the ropes, but Benjamin sort of was clowning to him, if anything, and just slowed the pace down, and he fell for it, Fields. He should have carried on with the attack.
Fields just made to fall short there. Benjamin started well. Let's continue that into this closing stages of the 9th round. Little shake of the head there from Fields.
Benjamin's got to switch the attack now here for me. He's got to maybe concentrate on the odd big shot downstairs. This fella's as tough as they come, isn't he, Fields? Shaking his head, taking the punches. Maybe might be just the time to switch them attacks downstairs occasionally, and just target those under the elbows and get to the ribs.
Stay back, let him go.
There's a period in that 7th round, George, where Fields looked set to go, didn't he? But he's recovered pretty well.
Yeah, he really did. Like since the start of the 8th, whether he has hurt his hand, Benjamin, or not, he's kind of lost his way a little bit. He's still in control of the fight, but yeah, the stoppage seems to have left him. He's put together a nice combination there. Bit of showboating. Finish out the 9th round.
A little smile on the face there of Kaisee Benjamin. They obviously feel that he's destined for higher levels than this. What would your opinion be, Richie, having watched him tonight?
I like what I see from Benjamin. I think he's a bit of quality. Yeah, he's fast hands. He's got a great repertoire of punches. That little left uppercut on the inside there, super punch. He can box orthodox or southpaw. He just gets dragged in to that toe-to-toe battle occasionally, and you know, he's not coming off second best every time in it. He's just giving his opponent a little bit more of a chance to land the shots on the inside, but nevertheless the variety was from Benjamin. Yeah, I like what I see.
Well, we all know what Fields needs. It is one of those fights where he needs a massive final round, and an improbably massive final round here, George.
Yeah, no, I think I haven't really gave. I think I gave Fields 2 rounds. Up until this point, he needs a stoppage for me on the cards. I'm pretty sure he's aware of it as well.
Started like he is. Well, huge credit to Fields for this start to the 10th and final round, but there's the response from Benjamin, and that right hand hurt Fields, who responded though with a left hand of his own.
Fields has started this round very well indeed, but just left himself open there and gets caught with a good right hand from Benjamin. That's just slowed Field up a little bit, but you've got to give credit to Field. Still thinks he can win this contest, still thinks he's in it, and started this round very well indeed.
Benjamin digging in the shots to the body there and looking for a late stoppage of his own. That's what the corner wanted from him.
Push it, push it, push it. Shoulder, there, go. Right to the low. Come on. Burst. What you said, Case? No, hold the gloves, come on.
I think one of the punches that has been very impressive tonight from Benjamin has been that lead left uppercut. That's his shot, and that's a good right hand also. But Fields, fair play to him, he comes through it again. But the lead left uppercut for me from Benjamin has been a special punch in this contest. It's been an eye-catching punch.
Yeah, Fields is so game, isn't he? And he's going to see out the 10 rounds here. Benjamin just A little bit too good, though. More accurate work throughout the fight. Varying it again as we head into the final 50 seconds here. Do you like what you see, George, from Benjamin?
No, it's really good work, really good work. And he's put in some heavy shots here in the last round. I'm sure he's trying to get rid of Fields. He wants that KO, TKO win on his record.
A little bit of showboating again there, just kidded Fields. He's running out of time now, Kaisee Benjamin. But he's looking for a flamboyant finish here. Massive credit to Fields for the way that he's kept going and survived that little crisis in the 7th. He's going to last until the final bell, but he's found a man here just too good for him, Kaisee Benjamin. They embrace a lot of mutual respect, but surely Kaisee Benjamin is going to reclaim this Midlands area title. The Birmingham fighter is going to get the win over the Aston Villa one.
I think that was a cracking contest, I really do. I think Benjamin's won it. Some quality work again in that last round, but Fields always played his part in this contest. That was a good right hand from Benjamin, but Fields really had a go himself at the start of the round and towards the end. But just the eye-catching quality shots probably came from Benjamin. But George, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. There were times where you see the shot go in, Benjamin lands a really good shot on Fields and you think that's hurt him, but Fields' natural reaction is to punch his way out of a difficult situation. He uses aggression, he carries on punching back, and then he would just nullify the shot that he's just taken from Benjamin and be back in the fight. So it was always that element of he never looked in too much trouble and one shot could change the fight. So it was really interesting, terrific action.
Well, let's see how Victor Loughlin scored the action. Let's get to our MC Paul Booth.
After 10 rounds of welterweight boxing, our scoring referee, Victor Loughlin, decides the bout. He scores it at 97 to 95 in favour of our winner. He is the new Midlands Area Welterweight Champion from Birmingham, Kaisee Benjamin.